Jack Graves here on the Gravedigger Report here with Corintheus Edmonds, Fort Valley State. What's going on, good man?
Not much, man. Just come out here and handle business.
Man, and that you did. That you did. You know what? I can say this. Throughout this whole week, it seemed like you just been targeted as that guy, especially on the fly routes.
Yes, sir.
Can you take us a little bit, behind the scenes of what took place this week?
Well, this week has just been a great opportunity, and I'm just blessed to be one of the few guys from Fort Valley to be able to come out here and just make a name for myself and make a name for my school. So going throughout the week, I just been make my opportunities count because a lot of guys don't get this opportunity. So just trying to make the best of my opportunities.
Yeah. And you know what? One thing I like about you is that when I seen the fly and the post routes, it was seeming that you just kept getting behind the defensive back, over the safety, catching these balls. And when you weren't able to catch the ball, it seemed like you were in the vicinity. Either the ball was overthrown. There was one pass that I seen that was on Thursday, and I was like, okay, the ball wasn't catchable. Nonetheless, you ran down to go get it, and it just went off your tips. But nonetheless, it was overthrown. It's kind of like I said, look at this man's ability. And when I said that, I said the upscale is very high. Do you see that for yourself? The upscale is very high. Division II, HBCU, but also being able to say, hey, I can play with the big-time HBCUs. And if I can play with them, I know I can play on the next level. How did you build your confidence, being into this week?
Well, coming into this week, I already had a chip on my shoulder just because where I came from.
Noted. Yep.
I already had a chip on my shoulder. And, guys like Emmanuel Wilson, and Shamar Bridges, I didn't talk to them guys before even coming out here. So I already knew what to expect and knew the competition that I had ahead. So I just knew I had to just come out here and compete in front of the scouts and just put on for my last name. So that's really what I just came down to, and my main focus.
Exactly. Eating from the bowl of competition, right? And just seeing some of the other players, right? Individuals who you you started smiling, right? Yeah. Eating from that bowl of competition, right? Yeah. Reality is that you're eating from that bowl. You came in, you checked in, you start seeing other people, right? Here, the athletes, the defensive backs. What was your mindset of saying, you know what? I'm about to really show y'all who I really am. This is Corintheus. Right? I'm real. What's that?
What I think about it is just, I just think it's just another school. It's one-on-one. I'm being the man in front of me. So, I'm not really just focused on the name of the school. I'm just being the best man that I can be.
Right.
And just not focusing on nobody else but myself.
Right. Now, going forward, after the HBCU Legacy Bowl, you're really going to make your stamp in your pro day. What can we expect at your pro day?
I'm just gonna put on performance. I put in a lot of work doing this preparation leading up to the Legacy Bowl, and my pro day is supposed to be at Kennesaw sometime in March, and coming to that, just gonna put on the show for the scouts that actually come out to watch us.
Right. Now I know that being at the HBCU Legacy Bowl, and me standing on the sideline, me actually being able to speak to scouts, me doing my own due diligence, as I always do here on the Gravedigger Report, seeing the bigger picture before the frame. It seems as if for yourself that you're able to play at a high level and you're just now getting started. And what I mean by that is that your upscale is very high based on your appearance, your size. And, I was able to, see some of, your games, but I believe that when scouts seen you, they were like, wow, he's very, athletic. He can definitely catch a sure ball.
Yeah.
You have sure hands, and you're not scared to go across the middle. You showcase that each week, each day throughout this week, right?
Yeah.
But the best thing about it that I can say is that your knowledge of the game. You know how to get not over the safety, but also be able to sit down and break off some of your routes. Do you think that the game is a little bit slow to you right now?
Well, yes, I think it's pretty much slow, but I came from Delta State, which was another D2 program, and they've been winning championships these last couple of years, and just playing at that level and playing against top-level competition such as West Florida and West Alabama, who was, competing for national championships, along with Valdosta as well. So coming, just competing against them guys and translating over to the HBCU level, it just became just natural. And throughout the season, just with my chemistry with Katie and with our whole offense coordinator and Coach Gibbs, everything just felt natural there, and I was just able to, just make a name for myself, and it just had good chemistry with everybody else as well.
I want to end with this. This one I want to say is this: it seems that something is going on down at Fort.
Yes, sir.
Trust me, it is. Something's going on down there, right? It seemed like the sauce is just all over the meat, right? It's all over, right? Even left, in the plate. Yeah, Mario Wilson. He had the other individual as well. It seemed like you guys are just, a melting pot for NFL athletes right now. And we could test to that, just for you. And here on the Gravedigger Report, we just want to say, congratulations, for yourself here at the HBCU Legacy Bowl and also on your next step. And we wish you nothing but the best.
I appreciate that.
From the bottom, of our heart, right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
See you on the next level, champ.
Easy money. We out here working. What's happening? We out here working. Gravedigger Report.